At it again, and this is a video of a young lady that goes by American Aisha. And once I start playing the video, you will see her at the bottom of the screen, so you guys can go and give her a follow. Okay, big shout out to her. But this video is amazing for a couple of reasons. One, because of how she calls out Kamala, but also, you know, I feel the same way, and I've kind of had a similar situation to what she's about to describe here. You know, where these white liberals think that they know it all, think that they have it all, and that we're just supposed to follow along with the program simply because we're black. And she absolutely owns this one. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna be quiet and let's dive in.
Liberal white women are the worst. They are the absolute worst. Today, after I finished my day job, I went to go clean a house for this woman. I had never cleaned for this woman before, and I knew that she was going to try to talk to me because she was very friendly. And let me set this up for y'all. You know, when I come in, I'm in my uniform, and so we're talking about my day job at Chick-fil-A, you know, and everybody likes to tell me how they like the food, which is great food, and I don't mind. But, you know, I came straight to her house, so we're talking about this, and I asked her if I could change into my, you know, my cleaning clothes, and she's like, sure, and she introduces me to her husband and her granddaughter. Yay, everything's cool. But then they left, and she just wants to start talking, and I already knew. I knew Kamala was going to come up because we're alone. I'm a black woman. This is Austin, Texas. I knew it, and she did not fail to deliver. Sure enough, she smiled at me and said, "Aren't you excited about Kamala?" No, I'm not. And I tried my best not to roll my neck too much and frown up and look like I was smelling onions, but it was really hard. And I'm not sure I succeeded. Actually, I know I didn't. Because I told her that not only did I not support Kamala, that the Democrats are the party that started the Klan. She tried to argue with me that the parties switched. And I've heard this goofy argument many times from many other liberals and Democrats that the parties have switched. When? Because after they got rid of Lincoln, the Democrats took control and Jim Crow went into effect. That is history. They got rid of Lincoln. After they did that, Jim Crow went into effect. It was a Democratic president. The Democrats had control. They were upset that slavery was over and done with. So when did this party switch? Where was the switch? Because Jim Crow went on. I went to history.com to look up when did Jim Crow end, and Jim Crow laws essentially ended, according to history.com, Jim Crow laws named after a black minstrel show character. The laws, which existed for about 100 years from the post-Civil War era until 1968, were meant to marginalize African Americans by denying them the right to vote, hold jobs, get an education, or other opportunities. But that went on until that was Jim Crow. That was them. That was the people that's why they got rid of Lincoln, so that Reconstruction would never take place. Anyway, there was no switch of the parties, is my point, and I'm tired of everybody trying to alter history. That this is the truth. The truth is the Klan was founded because they didn't want Reconstruction to take place. The Jim Crow laws were all them. Anyway, I digress. That woman then proceeded to tell me that from an educational standpoint, she just thought that the Democrats were so great. I told her they're having struggle sessions in schools. I am part of Moms for Liberty. I know that in the schools, they are teaching the children that one child assaults the other one. We need to now sit down and we need to talk. Those two people, the assaulter and the assaultee, need to sit down and then have a conversation about what did one do to provoke the other one to attack them. This is real. This is not a joke. And when you say these things to him, she just looked at me, just blankly. I said, and men beating up women, I'm supposed to get on board with that? I mean, there's many things, and she was just looking at me blankly. She had nothing to say. I had to be quiet because, again, I'm in her house, but I'm just like, you know, if you can say to me that you think that I support her, then I get to say whatever I want at this point. I mean, what? Because your husband is white, do I get to say, I don't know, I thought he was a Trump supporter, he's white? I'm so sick and tired of the assumption from white, especially liberal women. Whenever they get alone, they always want to try to talk like, you know, aren't we buddies? Aren't we on the same side? You know, me and you, girl, we both like Kamala. No, bitch, we don't. We don't. I said I was going to be calm when I tried to make this video, and I guess this is about as calm as it gets, because it just makes my blood boil that they get to assume that they know anything about me. Oh, I even asked her about the rally that Harris had in Atlanta. I said, do you know about that? And she was excited. Yeah. I said, do you know anything about Megan Thee Stallion's lyrics? Do any of those lyrics you think are appropriate for a political convention of any sort? She said, I don't know about her lyrics. I don't even know what to say. I was fuming. All I know is today I was glad that I could be cleaning so I could be getting out my anger, you know, sweeping the floor real hard, because I was just done. After listening to her and talking to her, I just thought, and these are the motherfuckers we got voting.
Absolutely on point. Absolutely on point. And I've had, a similar experience talking to a white liberal, a white Democrat, right? Just assuming simply because of the color of my skin that I'm supporting the Democrat side. Like, what? Huh? I thought that we were getting away from focusing on people's skin color. But, I guess not, considering it's a Democrat party. The soft bigotry of low expectations, that is prevalent with these types of folks. Absolutely prevalent with these folks. I mean, it's amazing that these people, for example, will fix their lips to say voter ID is racist because it harms black people. Like, what? The fact that you just said that is racist. What do you mean? Like, it would be one thing if they were like, well, voter ID, it harms society. It harms everybody. But no, it harms black people? What? You think all black people are broke? You think all black people are stupid? Like, we can't figure out if we don't have an ID. We couldn't figure out how to get one? Like, what? How does it only harm black people? But they don't, that's racist right there. It's just like, it's stuff like that where I'm just like, bro, did you actually just say that? Did you really just say, like, and you thought you were doing something with that too, didn't you? Like, oh yeah, I'm fighting for black people. Like, what? Bro, huh? Because I'm black, I can't figure it out. But as we heard the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, say, black people don't know how to use the computer. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up that video. But while I'm doing that, they talk about party switching. So, how did the party switch when you just had the leader of your party telling folks, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black? Yeah. That's a quote by Joe Biden, obviously, as we all know. That don't sound like any switching going on. That sounds like a racist statement. Explain to me how the party switched when the vice president, Kamala, who is now running to be president, thought it would be a great idea to present booty shaking and twerking at her campaign rally in a heavily black area. Because, I guess you thought that black people wanted to see a bunch of degeneracy? But the party switched. Now, I say this stuff because if Trump were to do that, oh my goodness. Oh, Trump, the dude, he's so racist. How could he do something like that? He got this booty shaking. He thinks black people are degenerates, and what is he did? Oh my goodness. How could Trump say, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black? How dare he say that? But did they say anything? when Joe Biden said that and Kamala did that? Didn't say a word. But here's the clip of Kathy Hochul, the Democrat governor of New York. Check this out.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenge.
Black people don't know what a computer is. Wow. Incredible. I'll leave y'all with that. This is Democrats for you. I'll just leave you with that. The Democrat governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, currently the Democrat governor right now of New York, said black people don't know what a computer is. How racist is that? I rest my case. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.